What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. My name is Jacob, and I go live just about every day on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. And I believe today will be the last Silent Hill F stream. We're very close to the end. We've done this New Game Plus run just to get as much information as we possibly can. And as much as I'm enjoying this game, trying to understand what's going on is kind of hurting my brain. So I don't think I'll be putting myself through this again. I think after this, I'm gonna read through my notes and make the best conclusion that I can. We've got a lot of good ideas, we got a lot of good information, and we've set up the true ending. So we went back yesterday to make sure that we had set up the cleansing waters, because we accidentally got our sacred sword too early. But now we gotta go back and get it. Luckily, I have some bit of an idea of where all these things were left behind. Okay. Alright, we got that last time. We've already read all of that. We're going to read all the Sacred Sword documents later once we've collected all of them. I want my metal pipe back. Come on. Come on. Just die for me one time, please. Lord, Okay, let's go to the Kniffy. What is going on here? Video download was canceled. Please try again. What is the issue? I have an idea. Let's turn off Twitch and then turn it back on. Interesting. For some reason, the only thing I changed was my bit rate. Video download canceled Twitch. Huh. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about it because nobody really watches me on Twitch anyway. But that's very strange. The only thing I changed was my bit rate. Very strange. Okay. Let's keep going. I mean, I'll tell you off the rip, I'm having a whole lot less issues with the buffering speed. Let's get rid of that. Interesting. Error 2000 Twitch. Yeah, I don't have time to clear my cache and cookies and all of that for one fucking streaming service. I'm not worried about that right now. Very strange. What's up, Bacon? How you doing, bud? I'm ready to finish this up today. This is gonna be the last Silent Hill F stream. We've got some games to finish. Yo, that knife melts. Ouch. I did get a chance to change the bit rate. But now I'm having an interesting error with my Twitch that I don't have time to fix right now. So Kick and Twitch are up and working, or sorry, Kick and YouTube are up and working, but for some reason Twitch did not enjoy the change to bitrate. I found like a middle place, and I put the bitrate at about 9,000. Maybe that will mitigate the instances of frame drops, I'm hoping. Boom. Are you noticing a difference on your side? What's up, Basmat? Hey, if you want to connect on Discord and be in contact with when I go live, there is a link to the stream Discord at the top of the chat, bud. I post before I go live every time. Thanks for hopping into the Kick chat, man. So far, video seems the same, but also maybe it's soon to see if the live is staying up to date. Got you. Alright, man. We just gotta kill this big fucking thing. I hope so. That's always been a consistent issue. Is chat being a good bit behind. Every weapon I have is about to fucking die. You about to get kitchen knife. Mine was really bad, like 20 seconds. I had the wrong settings. Well, hopefully this works out better, man. I need a new weapon in a really bad way. Y'all got something for me to swing at, folks? Come on. Give me a boomstick, a wappa, something. Ooh, we didn't catch this before. Don't tell me if I'm thinking clearly or not. I'm in the middle of a psychotic breakdown. Man, I can't have any of those sickles sticking out of that thing's back. Please. I really don't want to have to use my last toolkit. Because I don't think I'm going to get very much more in the way of supplies before the end of the game now. Okay. We've got the Sacred Sword. Now we should be able to take this and purify it at the burnt out shrine. Which is like all the way up there. It's a lot of traversing we're having to do for this, but at least I don't have to reload any saves or do anything else. We activated the Crimson Waters. I was seeing somebody online who was convinced that you have to New Game Plus the game twice to do what I'm doing right now, and I was like, nah, dog, you ain't got to do all that. If you did, this would be really annoying. Who wants to have to run through a survival horror game with minimal to no changes 3 times to get an ending? I don't know. Maybe I'm just not a New Game Pluser. I don't generally do stuff like that unless there's a reason to. In fact, it's crazy that I'm New Game Plusing Silent Hill F, and I never New Game Plussed Alan Wake 2. Because Alan Wake 2 actually had a significant amount of content that you could get on the second playthrough, and I never did it. I think I'll save it for before the next Alan Wake or Control game comes out, is what I'll do. Because I feel like New Game Plusing isn't nearly as terrible when you didn't just play the game. Alright. Okay, let's go ahead and purify the sacred sword. Whatever evil was trapped inside that blade is now free. What's this say? Good morning, my handsome boy. You are different from those delinquents who run around town. You have noble blood running through your veins. Of course, every child must play in order to grow, but I simply ask that you choose wisely who you play with. You must think of me as awfully overbearing, but please respect my wishes while you are still young, for when you are grown up, you will be free to do as you please. Now the question is, does the divine sword, or the sacred blade, whatever the fuck it's called, does it still regenerate durability when I'm not using it, now that I have purified it? I don't know. Let's go ahead and get to the Shimizu residence and finish this story out. We're done with our convoluted quest line. Yeah, I'm not trying to fight right now. I don't have that many resources. Get off of me, bro. Alright, we're getting some more heals. We're getting some more heals. That was child Kotoyuki, who is her husband that she's getting married to. She met him way back in the day. A long, long fucking time ago in a town called Kickapoo. Okay, that's a monster that way. I don't want to go that way. Fuck, I have to go that way. Okay. The hell? No, I'm not worried about it. You only got a single weapon for me? Nowhere? This is booty cheeks. Ouch, you fucker. Alright, that's really starting to hurt over time. Okay. Come on, man. Let me get another weapon, bro. Oh, there's a toolkit. That's actually something. That's close enough to another weapon. Damn, that's crazy. We explored this little house such a long time ago. I know. We need to find a new weapon. Okay, yeah, my sacred sword is no longer repairing itself. I don't like that. We're gonna have to be careful not to break it. Nothing over here. Come on, man. I miss James Sunderland's Holy Plank. Get off of me, bro. Those monsters are super fucking annoying. Alright, let's sneak a little peek around the sides. Not a weapon in sight. A little baseball bat. A little kitchen kniff. Nothing? Okay, bro, whatever. This is the last batch of puzzles right here. Ring, ring, ring. Hello. A telemarketer right now? Really? Weird. Okamoto Fisheries. Let's go ahead and replace the chocolate. What do we got in here? Don't give me nothing to fight right now, please. Surely there's going to be a kitchen knife in the kitchen. Nope. No kitchen knife in the kitchen. I'm upset. I just want to say, if I'm getting attacked by crazy nightmare monsters, I'll swing anything at them. I'll swing that plant right there, a beer bottle, a broomstick. It ain't even got to be a proper weapon. Hey, we got an axe. Alright, this one, let's make sure we keep this full health. Because it is a sacred weapon. We got a big axe now, that's nice. We like that. I don't care about divine water right now. Okay, yep, I remember this puzzle. We gotta go find a picture of Hinako for this puzzle. I need a picture of Hinako, and I need a calendar. Because the calendars help me change the era. We finna be time traveling. Yep, yep. Know all about that. Boom. Let's save. We need to get rid of a lot of items here. Man, I kind of need the Inari sushi. That's like a full deal. Do I care about my sanity level? Fuck it. Yeah, let's just keep leveling them up. Okay. It doesn't open. I can't decide if this house design makes things look comfy or uncomfortable. Boom. This day, it feels like there's something special about it. I am curious. Puzzles. This reads, is this 10/6, 1962? Let me make sure that it's not June 10th. How to read in Japanese calendar. Silent Hill F. I'm gonna guess. Because I got a little notebook here. In fact, I've had this with me through my whole playthrough of New Game Plus. I've been writing down fucking notes, bro. I got a whole legal pad trying to keep track of my second playthrough. Okay, key dates. Ten 6 1962. There's going to be 2 other dates, but for some reason that shit is significant. Let's go on to the next. Pick up a bandage. I like that. You are not finna get me like that. Ooh, get wrecked, you weird doll creature. 2 shot. Okay, I gotta deal with this guy before he starts spewing a bunch of bullshit. Alright. sickle. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's replace this almost broken metal pipe. Finally getting some weapons. I don't care about chocolate. Okay, we're looking for a calendar. We're looking for a hose. I think everything else we find on site, if I remember the puzzles correctly. Yeah, let's go back this way. What time is it? 2:15. This is stuck. Come here, buddy. Time for an ass whooping. It's my least favorite enemy type. Can't open it. It's stuck. Open something, God. Alright, I think this is where I find my picture. A get wrecked. I really like this axe. Let's try to keep it healthy. This puzzle took me an intense amount of time in my first playthrough. Can't go through there yet. Hell nah. Dodged right into it. God damn, dude. Oh, shit. Bandage up, let's go. Okay. What do we got in here? I don't really care about Kutsu Tea. Actually, grab that. Equipment. Kutsu Tea. Stick that right there on the hotbar. Kutsu Tea is underrated. It's not my favorite item, but it gets sanity and health at the same time at a slow recharge, which is nice. Could be worse. What the hell going on in here? What's this say? I'm always alone, so I'm okay with playing by myself. That means I have the right dish and the left dish all to myself. I like to play with Kokeshi dolls a lot. I'm extra careful to share them with left Hinako and right Hinako, so it's fair to both of them. Did she have, like, a dissociative identity disorder, like, even as a child? It doesn't feel right. It feels like someone's watching me. Autoscopic hallucination. A type of visual hallucination caused by brain tumors in which an individual perceives their own image before them as if they were standing in front of a mirror. Although it is merely a reflection, there have been extremely rare cases in which hallucinations have been reported to possess a will of their own and are able to hold conversations. In such instances, the reflection will often state negative opinions about or demonstrate hostile behavior towards the individual. Such apparitions are thought to be projections of negative feelings about the self that have been repressed. This is also known as the doppelganger phenomenon. Interesting. Alright, what is the significance of that? Whoa! I was trying to look at toys, bitch. Scaring the hell out of me. So there's an old person, a young girl, and a fox person on one edge. And then a doll with a broken head and a doll with no head on the other. Not sure quite what that means. I spent most of today listening to other people's theories about this game. And somebody, actually let's check. Somebody had the idea that Junko was a twin. Anyway, Alright, that was one puzzle. Somewhere around here, we're going to find another calendar to change the time period again. Did we ever find the kitchen? I don't think we did. Anything in here?
私の
見送りなんていいぜ。じゃあまた明日な、相棒。
This is new.
相棒。
お前はお前らしいままが一番だ。周りに流されるなんて相棒らしくないぜ。
そうだな。私もそうだと思ってた。
ひなこ？すごい音が聞こえたけど
気のせいじゃない？全然知らない。
あ、その服どうだった？可愛かったでしょ。
言ったでしょ。私にそんな可愛いの似合うわけないって。だからさ、もうそういう服をもらってくるのやめてよね。恥ずかしいんだからさ。
そうかい？じゃあよそにあげようかね。
うん、それがいいよ。
ひなこにとってもよく似合ってると思ったんだけど。
Damn, Mama just trying to help you out with some swag.
シュウは悪くない。私が望む。
Alright. This is May 26th, 1960. Still have no idea what fucking date it is in the actual game. So this is 2 years before. Did we never find the kitchen? Or is there's just not a kitchen in this iteration of the house? Yeah, maybe there's not. Okay. Stick this on the wall. Third iteration of the house. God damn it. This shit really hurts, lady. Oh my god, I can't swing the axe fast enough. Jesus Christ. Yes, kitchen knife. Beautiful kitchen knife. We love a kitchen knife. Let's arm that. Fast attacks. High damage. Bitch, I will slice you to pieces. Alright, I don't feel like fighting that monster right now. We're going to leave him out there for the moment. That shit's stuck. Okay, we're back in my room. We're gonna find some nasty, gross shit down here. Yep.
私の肉
You, big nasty.
何か入ってる。
Big, big nasty. My big day is tomorrow. I can't back out. I'm scared. I want to run away. I don't get it. Why is it here already? April 6th. The big day. There are many creatures that discard their shells as they mature. I believe that the suffocating feeling you are experiencing is merely a sign that you are growing up. A hint that it is time to rid yourself of your shell. Don't you think that it's a strange coincidence that your name means baby bird? I am sure all of this is simply pointing you to the fact that the time for you to spread your wings and fly is drawing near. Alright, give me just a second, everybody. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Oh, okay. So, one interesting connection that was brought to my attention to Silent Hill 1 is that in this game, there is a plant that she's given in capsules. It's a mixture of kudzu and peony. And one of these is a white-leafed plant. Now, I don't know if anybody knows this, but in Silent Hill 1, there was a substance called White Claudia that was given to a spiritually gifted girl to induce a hallucinogenic state that brought her closer to the spirit realm. Bitch, let's go. There it is. We were just talking about a white plant. So the more and more I try to figure this game out, the more and more I'm coming to the conclusion that there is no real world and other world. They're both a part. I mean, there is, but there isn't. Not in the same way of Silent Hill 2. They're both a part of a kind of psychotic delusion that Hinako is having. And to add on to it, Hinako is like a 15, 16-year-old girl. And at the end of your first playthrough, when you escape, they describe you as a early to mid-20s woman in a wedding dress. So either she's viewing herself as younger than she actually is, or none of this is accurate and she's the most unreliable narrator since Venom Snake from Metal Gear Solid 5. And this is another thing I don't understand. We're gonna write this down. I have to look it up. Oh, bitch, you about to get the business. Let's go. All of these things on the floor. What are they? And to add to that question, what the fuck is this, bro? What do I even call this? It looks like a bowling pin, kind of. I'm gonna write it down as bowling pin doll. I don't know what this is, but it is obviously significant to the story. Because look at this fucking thing, bro. It looks like a child's toy that she used as a murder weapon, or that someone used as a murder weapon, because there's bludgeoning marks on them. Doesn't make any sense. Thank you. What? Shimizu Kimie. Take once after each meal and once before bed. Store in a cool and dry place. Department of Internal Medicine, Prefectural University Hospital. So the whole village has been taking this traditional herbal drug. Okay. Second date or third date is 4/7/1961. God damn it. Where the hell's the kitchen? Right here. Boom. Okay. Bro, get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, dodged your ass. Boosh. They're crossed out. Okay. Where is the door with the bird on it? Oh my god. Oh shit. I don't have an abundance of weapon durability left right now. No, you can't die yet. You know, a toolkit would be the absolute tits right now. That's all I'm saying. A toolkit would be the bee's knees. The cat's pajamas. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna have to leave right now. Son of a bitch. I'm reeling, running out of weapons. Where is the door with the bird on it? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to fight, because if I keep fighting, it's going to get down to the sacred sword, and I can't break that because I need it for the end of the game. Bye. I don't need no fucking chocolate, bro. Go, 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 go. Bro, it doesn't matter where I go, there's nothing but fucking monsters. It's just getting my nerves. Ouch. Bro, get off me. Look at my face like a weirdo. Ouch. But there's actually not enough weapons to fight all of you. Alright, fuck it, bro. Come here. You're pissing me off. Mogging me down, motherfucker. Come on now. There we go. Holy shit.
お前本当に隠し事はしてないんだろうな。
全然知らない。
I don't know. I don't even
本当に
remember.
覚えてもなかった。
お父さん、いいじゃありませんか。何の文句があるんです？ひなこ、あんたはどう思ったの？
わかんないよ。全然わかんない。
そうよね。無理もないよ。心を落ち着けてじーっ そう考えてごらん。心の中のもう一人の自分にじっくりと相談するの。
私嫌だよ。
え？
嫌だ嫌だ嫌だ絶対嫌だ。
どうしたのひなこ。
だって私お母さんのこと嫌いなんだもん。私お母さんのこと嫌い。お母さんみたいになりたくない。
Huh. So she always dealt with a shadow. Even earlier in her life. Interesting. Interesting. I just don't understand this at all. Maybe the internet will give me some guidance. Hold on. What is the bowling pin doll in Silent Hill F? It's a kokeshi doll, a traditional Japanese wooden doll. Kokeshi dolls are historically given to children as charms for good health and protection against evil spirits. In Silent Hill, the creature is a twisted version of this protective charm, instead bringing horror and acting as an enemy. The enemy dolls, which include figures resembling Hina and Scarecrow, represent a grotesque corruption of beauty and innocence. Okay, so let's write that down. We'll do more research into a kokeshi doll. See what the fuck that's about. Okay. Bro, fuck you guys, I'm out. Oh my god, and I can't fucking work the puzzle because he won't get off my nuts. Here we go, steel pipe. Thank god. Shit. What did it say? The sword and the fox fought, battling upon a set of scales. After a long and vicious fight, the sword was defeated and the fox reigned supreme. Taking the blackbird's right hand, the fox showed her the scales in his other hand. Now you must choose, Blackbird. Have you made a decision? Upon one side of the scales was the fox, and upon the other was nothing. the fuck? Read it again. I'm not sure I'm understanding this correctly. Oh, okay. Taking the blackbird's right hand and the scales in his other hand. It's a different puzzle from last time. One side of the scales was a fox and the other was nothing. Seems better for you? That's awesome. Brody, there can only be one solution. Come on. Zero buffering. That's awesome. What the fuck is the answer to this? So with Twitch, you might have to set that one manually to a lower rate. I'll have a look at it. I'm not that worried about Twitch because people don't really watch me on Twitch that much. I don't understand this. They battled upon a set of scales, which implies that the scales are at the bottom. After a long and vicious fight, the sword was defeated and the fox reigned supreme. Taking the blackbird's right hand, the fox showed her the scales on his other hand. The only way that the fox can take the blackbird's right hand is if the blackbird is all the way on the left. The fuck, man. Is it easy? Do you get it? Because I've tried what I thought works, bro. On one side of the scale was the fox, and on the other was nothing. He's taking the blackbird's right hand. Scale to top. I feel like a big fucking dum-dum right now. They changed the puzzle. Let's make sure it was a blackbird. Bro, I'm Googling this shit. I don't give a fuck right now. I'm ready to be done with this game, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm not even coming up with an answer right now. This is big poopy. Like it's some variation of these four. And I've literally tried every variation. There we go. Boom. I was about to say, I'm just going to spam variations until I get it, bro. Fuck it.
ひなこ、シュウ君から電話だよ。
今いないって言って。
いるって言っちゃったよ。
じゃあ買い物に行ってるとか言っといてよ。
はいはい、わかったよ。
Exactly. Brute force it. If you know you're that close, it's like, fuck it, bro. Do I? Do you hear it somewhere else?
そんなとこに立ってないで入ったら、ちょうど話がしたかったところだから。
Hold on a second.
あなたは誰なの？お願い。死んで。
Bro, my mic's good. I didn't even hear that through my headphones.
あなたは死んでくれる？どうして私に死んでほしいの？清水ひな子から生まれ変わることができるかもしれない。私以外のものになりたいってこと？どうして私として生きていたくないの？幸せなこと、辛いこと、大切なこと、嫌なこと、全部
Yeah.
たくさん考えて絶望したから。ううん、もっと前向きな言い方をしよう。ひなのままいつまでも暮らせるわけがない。巣の中でひなのまま親鳥に食べさせてもらって、大好きなお友達といつまでも遊べる日々が永遠に続くわけがない。寒い冬が訪れれば親鳥たちは巣を捨てて旅立つ。大好きなお友達だって飛び方を覚えた順に旅立っていく。後には誰も残らない。周りの巣はみんな空っぽに。親鳥たちも友達もみんな旅立っていってしまった。残ったのは自分だけ。やめて。今ある幸せと必ず訪れる孤独な冬をすべて足し算引き算して私なりに考えたの。やめて。嫌なの、怖いの、恐ろしいの。わかるよ。やだよね、怖いよね。でも一番怖いのはこのまま冬が。そんなの分かってる。分からない。分かりたくない。考えたくない。それでいいの。耳を塞いでわめいていることが選択でいいの？それがあんたの選択なら、私はあんたに死んでもらう容赦しないからね。嫌ならあんたが生きたいっていう覚悟を見せてよ。決意を見せて。逃げるのではなく 耳を塞ぐのではなく、しっかり私を殺してあんたが生き残って、あんたこそ私を殺して私より幸せになれるっていう絶対の約束ができるの。怖いんでしょ本当は。怖いよ。私だってすごく怖い。でも今優しい人だっていつか変わるかもしれない。お父さんでさえ昔は笑ってたって言うんだよ。でも恐怖に怯えることは選択じゃない。目を開けろ。考えるのをやめるな。自分の幸せを誰かに決めさせるんじゃない。清水ひな子、お前はひなだが翼はある。私が勇気を与えるから。だからお前が翼をくれ。
Yo, this is way scarier in New Game Plus. Holy shit. When I look upon the moon, I cannot help but be reminded of your graceful form. How blessed I would be if we were gazing at the same moon right now. Awaiting your answer is nothing short of pure bliss. Kotoyuki. $62. It's the latest date. Alright, let's get rid of some of this stuff. There's an antique comb right there. Stop. I don't have any more Emma. But I can draw an Amamori. Let's save the game. Oh, nice toolkit. We like that. Can't tell what date it is. It's all scribbled over, suggesting that it is not a date at all. Alright, we got a baseball bat, we got a metal pipe, and we've got the sacred sword. Is there another weapon laying around anywhere? It'd be really nice if there was. That'd be pretty dope. Nah. Yo.
ひなこ、遅かったな。今から始めるところだったぞ。誰のなんだと。それではご一同様、
Yum, right?
包丁のさよ、どうぞご覧ください。よー。なんだその言い草は。
Whoa. Looking around for a weapon. Shit. Alright. Come here, Mom. Ouch. You just chucked that at me? Oh shit. Get up, get up, get up. Heal up real quick. Dad's gonna have to go see a dermatologist, man. He's not looking so good. The bunny ears are totally inappropriate. I should have picked a regular outfit, but... God dang old fog monster, man. Okay, was that the end of a phase? Yep. Reality 5. Passes out. After fog. Monster. Kills parents.
混ぜ合わせてこしたものだ。神聖な力が宿っている。
もう立てます。ありがとうございます。
そうか、気をつけて。行こう。君のために用意した一番大切なものがある。
はい。
I'm not sure if this is a playable part. This might all be a cutscene. Okay, it is a playable part. So SR5. So we're on the 5th swap back and forth. She runs like a feral animal in this. Oh yeah. This shit. Still another puzzle to do.
立派な方々。
Go ahead and pull that out. I do not fear I was once you.
私は怯えてはいません。
Yeah, I'm glad I called it where I did yesterday. Anything to be found over here? I don't think so. Make sure we can find everything we can. Take this ass whooping real quick. Ouch. You're not supposed to fight back. Get that soul siphon going on. How do I break this seal? Let's go find out. Black Sparrow Crest. Days filled with tears, attachments cannot be forgotten so easily. Can't open it. Okay. Definitely getting the vibe something's going to attack me as soon as I walked in. Alright, let's get this soul siphon. Boom. I need to find over here. Not really. Do I just go back the way I came? It's not really an exit. Unknown area. Okay, so much for the map. Yeah, I guess so. So they just threw me in there to whoop some ass real quick, I guess. Has the stream been more stable for me? Let's see what the OBS stats are saying. I'm getting a tiny bit of drop frames, but like 0.2% instead of like 20%. Or instead of like 2%. So I do think the increased bitrate is making a difference. Now I just need to quit playing around and get a dedicated stream cam so that I can plug up an Ethernet cable. Who's in here stomping around? It's kind of a better question for you if you're watching. Does it seem more stable on your end? Because when I get caught into these games, it's hard for me to monitor. I fucking hate these guys. Do you think that before next stream I should turn it up even higher to a higher bit rate, or do you think maybe just the Ethernet cable connection will make a difference? There is fuck all defined in here. Are they just gonna keep making me fight stuff if I pick the wrong door? Yeah, I suppose tomorrow I'll go online and I don't know if I should just go out to like an electronics store and buy one to have it faster, or if it would be better to take the time to order one off the internet and wait for it to come in. Hey there, big motherfucker. Okay. Alright. Sealed with a talisman. This means something's still alive in here. That's good. I might turn it up to like 10K because it's sitting at 9K right now and just leave it there. I can't believe I've been streaming on bad settings for such a long time. That's crazy. I'm glad that somebody that knows something about computers came into the chat. All right. Can't open it. YouTube lets you have a higher rate than Kick and Twitch. Might get problems if you max them all out. That's fair. That probably has something to do with why Twitch was not working today. Celebrate once and for all. May you live happily ever after. May we all thrive for eternity. Next thing I gotta figure out is how to get a better resolution on my shorts. It'd be nice to stream 4K or stream 4K one day. Yeah, that's kind of the reason why I'm not that worried about it. Is because you can over-optimize.
Junko-san.
お取り込み中ごめんなさい。ひなことほんの少しだけ話がしたいのだけれどよろしいかしら。
では
お姉ちゃん。
まだ生きてるのね。
うん。
しっかりなさい。
しっかりって。
未練は拙速では立てない。そう思い時間を与えたけれど、生きていてもいいなんて考えてないわよね。そんな甘えは許さない。殺せ。必ず。
もう少し外していた方がいいかな。
いいえ。お時間をありがとうございます。それではこれにて。
姉妹で語り合えたかね。
はい。
それでは行こうか。
I'm not really sure what that meant. She's asking me to kill it. I'm not sure how the maths out on that one, bud. The blackbird is in a cage. So bitrate of 1000 equals to 1 Mbps of upload. So if I'm uploading to if I'm uploading at 9 millibytes per second on 2 platforms, then I would need a minimum speed of 18, or yeah, I would need a minimum of 18 upload speed. Okay, that might literally be why Twitch is not working, because I overwhelmed my upload speed. Alright, what did it say? Blackbird is in the cage at last. Maybe this? I think there's something about the ATM multi-stream that mitigates some of the processing power of that. I was watching a thing about it, but I'm not entirely certain how that works. The satisfied fox spreads his fan. This guy's spreading his fan, so that makes sense right there. The blackbird is in the cage. There's only one cage. Or are all of these cages? I'm not sure if I can adjust separate bit rates for each separate platform is the issue. Like I set a base bit rate for my main encoding, which is YouTube, and then the ATM app takes that and spreads it to the others. I have to mess with the settings to see if I can make a different bit rate for each platform. Yeah, if it's ATM multi-stream, then it's the same exact app I'm using. Boom. I was not about to sit there and try forever, dude. Okay, let's save the game. Okay.
これが君のものだ。さあ、君も。では、始めようか。
はい。
これで最後だ。よくここまでついてきてくれた。
一緒だからここまで来られました。
もう終わりの辛抱だ。
はい。最後まで。
Okay, hold on. Spirit Realm 5 finishes rituals. Reality 6. Time for a killing spree.
全部お前たちのせいだ。お前は許さない。絶対に。絶対に。
God damn it, bro. Can y'all leave me some weapons, please? Oh, I hate these fuckers, bro. I feel like they made the combat harder this time around. Son of a bitch. Bro, come the fuck on. There we go. There we go. Give me a crowbar. Give me something to fight with. Yep, kitchen knife. I like that. What's this? Yep, health. I like that. Can you stop, please? Can you stop? Whoa. Bro, they actually made the combat harder in New Game Plus. Bro, get off of me. That's a different app than what I'm using. The one I'm using is called the ATM Multistream. With ATM, you can pick the different outputs from based off of each platform, and then just paste stream keys in. It'll probably work like that. Interesting. I think that my issues with my browser, not with Twitch, because
それではお別れを
I can replay the VOD
幸せをつかんでくれること
from everything I've been doing today. Okay. Spiritual reality. 7. Hinako becomes fog monster. Reality 7. Fox Hinako enters Ebisu Gaoka.
街が綺麗。
Don't believe the foxes. Can't go that way. What I was experiencing with Twitch was probably just a subtle error. Poster of missing girl shows Hinako late game. That might have been the reason why people were saying she was dead. You're being manipulated. Come back to your senses. I wish there were more documents to be found in the late game.
世界が私を祝福してる。両親にも会いに行こう。
Come on, bro, go down. There's no coming back. What's going on, Robbie? Why does the world seem to get dark? Alright, I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of y'all. We're going Captain Big Arm. Oh yeah, man. I'm about to finish up Silent Hill F. I'm trying to gather enough notes to do maybe a good video essay about what the hell is actually going on in this game. Should have saved my power for this fight. Okay. Almost home. These white and red flowers everywhere.
な子や綺麗だよ。ほらお父さん。
ここはもうお前の家ではない。一人で帰ってきても敷居をまたげると思うな。
So the one you use lets you see the name for each stream from the plugin? Yes, it lets me see the name from each platform. You program different inputs and you copy and paste the stream key into the input. So that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out, Robbie. Yokai are definitely players in this game. But also, Hinako is an incredibly unreliable narrator and is kind of losing her mind. Spiritual reality. 8. Regular. Hinako awakes in other world. So, from what I can tell, Hinako is having like a psychotic break. And I think that they're a mixture between yokai and her own subconscious fears. But they manifest like evil spirits. So what they actually are or aren't, I don't know. But to give you like an idea, if I go here and I go to monsters, you can see what they're themed after. These are women who have been chopped into pieces and resewn together. These are scarecrows that are like children. These are big lumps of flesh with knife arms. And it just goes on and on. The theme of most Silent Hill games is that the monsters are reflections of the protagonist's inner fears. So, like, you can see this monster here with the bloated belly represents, like, her fear of just being turned into a baby factory. Because a lot of this game revolves around her not wanting to be married off in an arranged marriage. And this is, like, a girl who is an amalgam of all of her imaginary friends and dolls when she was growing up. This is clearly a prisoner. He's got no face and no heart, and he's shackled. So it's a mix of a bunch of different things. Unfortunately, the narratives in any Silent Hill game are never clear-cut enough to be able to give you a solid answer. Because it's always psychological horror. So it generally can be seen through several different lenses. The lens of the protagonist's mind, the lens of the protagonist's spiritual beliefs. No! A lot of the spiritual lens of this game is through the eyes of Shintoism, which absolutely believe in the existence of kami, or deities, and yokai, or dark spirits. 'Kay, let's swap out the sledgehammer for the crowbar. Make sure we pick up everything we can as we're going. Got another toolkit. Alright. This should be the end of the game here. Let's offer everything we can. We should have a dried carcass to offer. Boom. I think that is it. I don't have any Emma to upgrade with. I think I've gotten all the upgrades I'm going to get in this particular playthrough. Let's do the save, man. Let's see what ending I pull off. I went through that whole quest line. with the damn purification of the sword. So let's see what happens. I gotta pee, and then we're gonna end this. Oh, okay. Last time I walked through these doors, I was very disappointed with the ending I got. Ugh. So let's see if we can come up with something a little better this time. Let me make sure. Out of all the items I have, is there anything we can put in the spot? Let's put it in that spot since I'm out of that. You just got ATM multi-stream. So I'm not the most experienced, but what I do know is that ATM is highly recommended. Let's take this first aid kit and replace. Please stop with the stick drift. Jesus Christ. Yep, replace that. Take this and replace that. There's another plugin that I intend to get at some point called ATM Vertical Canvas, which allows you to configure your stream to be sent out to vertical for platforms like YouTube Shorts and TikTok as well. Make sure the video encoder is set for a Mac, then you can manually set the bitrate on that page. Okay. I appreciate you investigating this stuff, because these are like definitely things that are going to improve the quality of the streams. Even if I'm not the biggest streamer in the world, I still try to maintain consistency and improve at every point I get a chance to. And this is definitely helping me with that second one. To just improve little by little. Exactly. Exactly. That's why I appreciate your help. You could be a top tier streamer and know nothing about the software, and then it would diminish your quality greatly. So, thank you. I don't even know if I necessarily qualify as being a good streamer, but I'm stubborn and persistent. Bro, I wish I had money to pay people to do stuff for me. Whoa. Deadass, clean my cat's box, bro. I want to get an automated litter box. That'd be dope. Yeah, the price though, dead ass. So the doll showed up on Junko's shoulder. The doll is clearly like your childhood essence. My favorite crash out of the year right there. She got like the most jacked right arm ever. No, it didn't. Damn. What the hell?
Hinako, この薬を飲みなさい。
I think I accidentally got the wrong ending. Yeah, I accidentally got the wrong ending. It's okay.
と共に未来へ歩もうと言ってくれる。どちらも不安だった。どちらにも希望を感じた。もし本当にこの身を二つに引き裂くことができたなら、私は今だってその半分をお前の相棒として残していきたい気持ちでいるんだ。シュ
終われば。男としてこのままにはできない。
いえ、私に話させてください。
So apparently the internet says you actually do have to finish the game 2 times before you can get the third true ending. So I guess I'm just not going to get that on stream because I'm not playing this game a third time. It's good, but it's not that good.
つもりでいたんだ。でもできなかった。それどころか俺は
This is the bad ending. But it adds to the context.
お前に薬と偽って。
Shu admits to having been drugging her with this
内なる自分から
traditional Chinese medicine.
だが体質によっては非常に危険な薬だ。
どうしてそんなものを私に。
結婚を断って欲しかった。一番思ってるのは誰か気づいて欲しかった。俺は何言ってんだ。相棒の大切な日を祝福できなくて何が相棒ってんだくそ。
I mean, yeah, you drugged a girl to keep her from getting married. You are pretty shitty for that.
頼む。幻滅してくれ。
幻滅などするもんか。今度は私に相棒に幻滅させようとするのか。いい加減にしろ。よくも今日を私たちをめちゃくちゃにしてくれたな。
I kind of wanted to fight this boss anyway, though, so I'm not mad.
俺なんかほっといて逃げろ。
戦うぞ相棒。そのおかしな宇宙人野郎を私たちでぶっ飛ばそう。
Come get this ass whipping. Hold on a second. I need to write some WW face look right there. Yeah, it does look like it, don't it? I need to write this name down Give me just a second so I can pause my stream. Because I want to look up what this name means. Defeat Tsuko Mogami. It looks like a it looks like an Oni or something like that. Of the Tengu variety. Let's whoop his ass. Let's go. Ouch! Bro, you're wasting my arm power, dog. Oh, you trying to get range? Bro, my dodging skills are ass right now. Here it is. Bro, you about to give me epilepsy with this shit. Stop it. Bro, how many times do I gotta hit you? I was about to say, bro. I've been whipping your ass for a solid 15 minutes, dog. It's time to go down.
元幸さん、俺の相棒、あんたにしばらく預けるぜ。
しばらくのつもりはないのだが。
俺のひな子を不幸にしたら100発殴ってやるからな。
ひな子は私のものだ。もはや君のものではないね。
いいや、俺の相棒なんだから俺のだ。貸してるだけだ。
人を物扱いするな。
Right, stop treating me like an object.
世界で最も彼女のことを理解し大切にしようと思っている二人だ。良い友人になると思うのだが。
Shoo, don't be a dick. Shake the man's hand. What am I planning to play next? I still have to finish the last bit of Bloodborne because we were very close to the end of that game before the Silent Hill F release. And I am either going to find another horror-based game because October is here. So maybe Dying Light, The Beast, maybe Hell Is Us, but inevitably I will end up going to Sekiro and Elden Ring are the last two FromSoft games that I have to finish. Yeah, I seen that it came out, and I've never played a Dying Light game before, so I thought maybe, I thought I might give it a shot. It seems like a lot of people really like it. Seems like it's an improvement upon the previous titles of the IP. So I might go there. I also had an idea for a horror-themed Minecraft stream with some of the people in the Discord who have access to Minecraft. I want to try to skew the streams more towards horror for the next month. So, we will see. Did I play Dead Island 2? I did not. I have not played either Dead Island games. Of course, Patrick, I don't know if you're in the Discord, but you can even leave them here on stream. If you have suggestions, I can put them on the list. I always like having options. I still never beat Resident Evil 7 or 8. I have access to both of those games. Gaming Gone Wrong wanted to see me try out Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. Though I have to verify that that is not a VR game, because I think it is. There was also talk of Phasmophobia, maybe Soma is another survival horror. We will see. But I know tomorrow's stream, I beat Bloodborne. I know that for sure. This was not so terrible of an ending. Though I still don't really understand the game, and I think I might be speaking too soon, because I'm probably about to get post-credit scenes. Yep. Here we are. Hinako became the wife.
そろそろ中に入ろう。肩を冷やす。
はい。
Oh my god. So that's why that's the bad ending. You wanted to see her arm? She got a damn fox arm. Right, that's why that's the bad ending, because she ends up just like her mother. Fox's wedding. Total trophy progress is 42%. What a cool title screen. So this is the one I was trying to go for. You have to complete 2 different full endings. You have to not take the red capsules. You have to purify the sacred sword. But you also have to offer the fox mask brooch to some statue. I think I have an idea, though. Let me try something out. Chill. I've done this before for reaction content. How do I... Let's cancel out the game sound. Plug my headphones into my laptop. We're going to turn off the capture device. Want to make sure all of my platforms are silent. Yes, okay, cool. So, just for shits and giggles here, bro, bring up YouTube. Silent Hill endings. I want to see true ending. Make sure it's not too loud. Yeah, we're good to go. So you still fight that guy. But you're fighting a fox demon at the same time. Ooh. That kind of suggests that Kotoyuki is... Hold on a second. Let's go all the way back to here. For just a little while, y'all, I'm not going to be able to read chat. Check my sound. Yeah, sounds okay. Oh shit. Upon her birth, the spell is placed on our clan's successor. It's absolutely a kitsune. Defeat the gods. Bro, that's awesome. As a true Japanese fiction should go, you have to kill gods. Alright, we're not gonna watch the whole fight. it swaps to the other Hinako. Oh shit, instead of Shu, it's the little baby doll. That's so creepy. So you swap back and forth between them. And then you whip everybody's ass, and this happens. He's had much to drink for his first wedding and many wounds. Kotoyuki's not a bad guy.
私は君に全てを与えたつもりで、君が一番欲していたものに気づけなかった。私も君と同じものが欲しくなったのだ。君への愛は酔狂なまじないによって生み出されたものではないと。
Aww.
行きなさい。
もし私たちへの愛が本物だったなら、また会いましょう。私たちもしっかり悩んで答えを用意しておきます。
I really thought Fox Mask was a dick, but apparently he's just as much of a puppet as she is. What? Okay. The days have grown warmer where I am. What is it like in Ebisugaoka? I can still recall the startling beauty of the dandelions peeking out through the cracks in stone walls. I would like to express my appreciation for the letter you sent me. It was quite enlightening. I will follow in your footsteps and start by simply trying to enjoy life. As per your recommendation, I purchased sauce-flavored senbai for the first time just the other day. I must have been quite a sight to see, a man dressed in a suit buying cheap rice crackers and eating them with children outside the candy store. The children laughed when they saw me, saying that real grown-ups don't buy such snacks. And so I explained to them how I wasn't able to eat many treats as a child, which is why I'm eating them now. When they heard that, they began swarming around me and telling me all the different delicious ways you can eat sauce-flavored senbai. Though I must say I was taken aback when a child suggested I try putting strawberry jam on it. That actually sounds really good. Strawberry jam sounds goated. Imagine such a scene, a full-grown man eating snacks with children. While I was rather embarrassed, I felt I had regained a part of my lost childhood. I intend to become reacquainted with my inner child, discover my own dreams, and live life to the fullest. And once I have done so, I hope to reevaluate my feelings for you. Bro, Kotsuyuki's actually a solid guy. She's still got the fox arm. Looking jacked. She's gonna have to clip those nails, though.
私たちの人生どんな風に生きようね。琴雪さんみたいに生きてみたい。誰かをものすごく好きになって、その人のためにものすごく努力して、情熱のすべてを注ぎ込むような一途で一生懸命な生き方をしてみたい。今度は私から琴雪さんに求婚するくらいの勢いで一生懸命に。私はまだ決まってないけど、とにかく何かに一生懸命に。何それ。ここは静かだね。誰も邪魔しない、せかさない。いるのは私たちだけ。私たちだけで行く末を決められる。こんな静かな恵比寿ヶ丘は初めてかも。ここは私たちだけの静寂の恵比寿ヶ丘だね。
I would hate to have to live with one fox arm. I feel like that'd be a pain in the ass. Especially if it was my right arm, because that's my dominant hand. And that's the bell that she gave Junko in the very beginning. Okay. Well, that's the true ending. Let's put a shout out to Shirako. Give him a like and a sub for not exactly allowing me, but he did contribute to the stream. All right. Let's put video capture device back up. Get rid of that. Plug my shit back in. Well, I don't really know what to think about that, because there's still 2 of them left over, right? But that isn't unprecedented in Silent Hill, because in Silent Hill 1, it was like Cheryl. What were their names? What's Harry's daughter in Silent Hill? Cheryl Mason. Okay, yes, it was Cheryl and Alessa. So in Silent Hill 1, Cheryl and Alessa were 2 people that were split off of the same soul, the same way that we just saw with the 2 Hinakos. So I really don't know what to think here. But also, nobody came back to the town. So what if all of Ebi Sugaoka is just a metaphor for what if it's just a metaphor for her mind? And that it wasn't silent in Ebi Sugaoka, it was just silent in her fractured mind, and that there's not actually 2 people. I don't care about this right now. My whole point in bringing this up is see. Documents. Man. I have 2 prevailing theories right now. And I'm going to have to dig through all this stuff on my own time. I'm sure this isn't going to be the most interesting thing for you guys to watch. But the 2 prevailing theories that I have right now is that, in both of the theories might be true, but I think that everything that happens in this game is inside of Hinako's head, because when we get the ending where the police report on her murdering people at her wedding, the police report is, we've got a early to mid-20s young woman with a knife wearing a wedding gown, similar to the wedding gown that the fog monster wears. So if she's early to mid-20s in reality, everything we just played was when she was a teenager. So this could all be a fabrication of her mind. But the other theory that I've got is this right here, right? The onsen geyser that suddenly started spewing water on the 3rd of this month in Iwashimizu, Ebisugaoka of Yamabe District, finally came to a stop early this morning. The geyser reached a height of 30 meters. The ceaseless noise and pungent hydrogen sulfide gas has left residents troubled. 3 individuals were hospitalized with complaints of skin sores and other maladies. In addition, strong concentrations of arsenic have been detected in the geyser. So you've got arsenic and hydrogen sulfide. My other theory is, what if this isn't all in her head, and these natural events of the geysers spewing out are directly related to the spiritual battle that's going on I'm going to have to dig closer into it. I do want to look up one more thing for the stream before I'm done. I want to know who Suka Mogami is. Sukamogami is a type of yokai in Japanese folklore that are intimate objects such as umbrellas, sandals, or lanterns that gain a soul and become animated and self-aware over 100 years of existence. Huh. Kind of like the doll. Very strange. I will collect my thoughts on this. But I'm definitely not going to stream a third playthrough of the game. This has been a wonderful game. I don't know if it's going to compete for Game of the Year because it's up against like Death Stranding 2, which I haven't played and people like, but I know it's also up against Claire Obscure Expedition 33, and as much as I like this game, it is not Claire Obscure. I don't think it pulls Game of the Year, but I think it's a damn good entry to the Silent Hill games, and I think that this means Konami might be back. They might be back. Because they haven't really been on top with this particular IP since the fourth game, back when Team Silent was still working at Konami. Once they got rid of Team Silent and they disbanded, this particular franchise kind of took a nosedive and released bad game after bad game after bad game. But I think I have enough to put together at least one, but maybe two separate video essays, and I'm looking forward to getting started on that yesterday, or not yesterday, tomorrow. Yesterday as in quickly. I guess I'm going to call it here. If you're hanging out in the Kick chat, the Twitch chat, the YouTube chat, consider a like, a sub, a follow, depending on whatever platform you're on. There's also a link to the stream Discord at the top of the chat. We'd love to see you there. That's slowly growing bigger and bigger every day. I'll be back tomorrow with the conclusion of Bloodborne. I've got to finish up the DLC and beat Gehrman, and we'll see where we go from there. I think I want to keep with the horror vibe because spooky season is just a few days away. So thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Definitely check out this game, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good night.